All right. Excuse me. Hello, hello, hello. We are live in action here in ACC for a change. I'm doing live broadcasting here. This is ACC Sprint. We are at Cota today, and excitement of excitements, it's going to be a wet race today. Isn't that interesting? So, wet race at Cota. Let's go straight to the standings just so that we can get the quali when it starts. Haven't done ACC in a while, so this might be exciting in terms of technology here. So anyway, let's get to the standings. In first place, Zintar rates, and he is racing today. Second place, Brian Murray. Not a familiar spot for him, is it? Brian Murray in second place with 187 points. Zintar has won every race so far. I'm not so sure how he likes the rain, but look at that. In third place, tied with Brian, another familiar name, Diego Cosio. Yes. So that is great. Not that far behind is Stuart Packham in fourth. Terry Throwbridge in fifth. 130 points there. You can see it. Merche is in sixth, so Merche is going to be looking to improve his standings. Jeremy has bowed out of the race today. It looks like he's in the tower, but he's going to bow out. He says he does not like the rain, and he said also in the warm-ups that he did not pick rain. So I said, hey, not everybody likes Cota, so we get into dislikes with the same race gone. Cota is not everybody's favorite track either, and in the rain, so it should be exciting. People are looking forward to it. Who's next? Peter Nilsson is racing today, is he? I don't see him. Nope. And Brian Banks is trying to race. He was trying to get his setup going. He moved from Edmonton to Arizona, and he's still struggling with getting his PC going, so it doesn't look like he's in the race right now. Oh, yes, he is. Oh, he got it going. There he goes. All right, so that is the order of the day. So, yes, ACC. Yeah, back to ACC. And the sprint race. So, sprint races are 30 minutes, as everybody knows. And what else can I talk about? I can talk about ReferTech, our main sponsor. So the main sponsor is ReferTech. It is a referral platform which makes it simple to monetize your business connections. Turn your business connection into recurring income and refer ReferTech for tech solutions and earn a generous commission. Visit ReferTech.io, exactly how it signs, ReferTech.io, and sign up today. Make yourself some money and encourage our main sponsor. We are getting very close to the time for start of the race. So please bear with me in terms of getting used to ACC TV again, because I have not done it in a while. Let's make sure I got everything looking good before I start. Well, let's just show you how much it's raining right now. There it is. There is the track. Somebody's out there. Let's go see who's on track. There is somebody. Who is that? 899, Sebastien Brûlé. Oh, that is Sebastien, that is Mr. Brûlé's number. I was looking at the last video. Oh, did everybody see that I won a race? Oh, here we go. Green light. Let's see who's going to get out there first. We'll jump on board with him. Yes, anyway, I didn't know what Monsieur Brunier's number was. He's a Frenchman, and I believe he's from France. And his first name is Sebastien 701. Who is out there? Who is out there? Naturally, it's Mr. Bird. Let's get on board with Mr. Bird. There he is. He is the first man out. Make sure everything's good. He did back to the pit stop. That's not the first man out. Number 78, Stewart's the first man out. Look at all that water. Whew. Let's get on board to see what it looks like. I'm going to try and make sure I find all these different drive buttons. Here we go. In a Ferrari. How's it looking? The leaderboard. This is ACC TV. I am using let me just see how I'm looking for. The size of the screen could be a little bit bigger. That's what's wrong. There we go. Hold on. Oh, looks like he went back into the pits too. Who else is leading? Number 79 is now leading. That's Zintar. All right, there is Zintar. Let's go to TV cam for him. There he goes. Oh, big bad BMW there. Where is his name? It disappeared for some reason. Where is that? Why would the name have disappeared? There it is. Here we go. So there we go. So he is where on the track? He is 2/3 of the way in. That's not a great camera angle, is it? He disappears for a while. Let's try this camera view. So it's going to be interesting to see how that goes. Let me get the chat up if I can find it. See if anybody's watching. Not yet. So Zintar. I don't know how he's got a D in front of his name there. I'm not sure if it's Zintar or something else. Also not sure of that flag. What is that flag? Flags of the world. I should know them. He told me who he is from and I've forgotten now. So we got Brian Banks, Strobridge, Brunier, Bird, Packham, Cosio, Rates, Caballero, Murray, Newcomb, and Paunoff. That's a nice group. 11 drivers. So is this still his outlap? This is his first running lap, I think. We got nothing in the tower just yet, so this must be the first running lap. So let's see how he does. Let's get on board with him just to see what it looks like for him. He's got no hands on the wheel. Look at that. He must be driving with his mind. Good old Cota going through the S's. See if I can get the corner numbers up. Names up. Used to have that. Corner. Not sure where it is. Did it show anywhere? I'll give up. It's not showing anywhere. Anyway, let's watch. Here he comes into the left-hander, ready for that straight number 2, it's called. I can look at the names on my screen, but it's somehow not showing up for yours. They don't have many names on the ACC TV. So big, sharp left-hander into the long straight. I've told you before, I've been to Cota a couple of times. Oh no, this is a different part of the track. Sorry, he's coming around the last few corners. That was the end of the long straight. Turn number 13, turn number 14. This is a tough one to hold the speed. He's being very careful. Here's the last few corners. I was mistaken. Turn 16. I don't know if they've named any of these corners yet at Cota. Big, fast right-hander. Let's see how it happens in the rain. This is their corner coming up. You got to be careful because you can get some good speed. But you got to be careful you don't spin out. Remember, the paint is very slippery. We'll see how people react to the paint and the throttle. Here we go. To the start-finish line. He's going to be setting the first time. There it is, 2:18.2. Who's next? Number 75 is, not sure who that is. What is Diego coming up? Diego is in second place. 991, I think that's Brian Banks. Here he comes. His time should be coming up. 4 seconds back. Who's next? We should be getting lots of times coming up. There's Serge or Sebastien. let's get some TV towers going here. We stick with who's coming up here, 157. Go back a little further. Get Brian Murray up here. There's Brian in here. Oh, I don't have his livery. I did sync, but I don't have a livery for him. Maybe I synced after I started ACC. Probably that's what happened. Sorry, Brian. Here comes Brian's time. Where is he going to slot in here? Boom. He did not get a time. Look at that. Maybe he's still on his outlap. Who's coming up next? Number 78. Find him. There he is. That's Stuart Packham. Is this going to be his lap? Coming through the last corner in that Lamborghini. Here he comes. What kind of time is he going to get? The times will be all over the board, I'm sure. No time there either. Now either he went wide or he let's get on board with Derek. Derek should be setting a time too. Doesn't have a time yet. Where is he in his lap? He's halfway through. A lot of people went back to the pits. So a lot of people not setting times. That could be because they're going out of track limits. We have got how much time left in qualifying? 7 minutes. We're halfway through already. How's Derek coming through the last few corners? Gingerly, you got to set a time. Caballero, newcomer, still in the pits. Here he comes around the last few corners. Derek does. He's back in the familiar Porsche. That's what we like to see with I think on Saturdays he's in a different car, isn't he? Interesting. Here he comes through the last corners. High speed corner there. You got to be very careful. That's going to be interesting to see when people are under pressure to see whether they can hold the corner in the rain. How is my speed? Have I got everything going? No, I don't have the track on, have I? Oh no, that's on. Sorry, I thought I had the sound off. Where did Derek go? Third place, 1.5 seconds back. All right, what is Stewart up to? 569, that's Brian Murray coming through here. Let's see where Brian is going to improve or not. Second place. Was he there before? I'm not sure. I'm going to get rid of the nations here for that because most people are just got... We'll put car manufacturer up for now. How's that sound? Look, that's a little better. How are we doing? Number 78. That is Stuart Packham. Is he going to set his time? Here he comes in the Lambo. Got his sector times there. He slots in 5th place. All right, who else have we got going here? Who's coming up? Number 79. That's Zintar. He is on... you know what? I can do the improvements, can't I? Let me find here. Personal best delta. There we go. That's a much more interesting statistic. We've got Brunier, who is setting a much better time. That'll bring him up into the 4th or 3rd place. Where is he? He's coming through the last few corners. He's got a second. Derek's putting in a better time too. That'll be he'll be 1.1. He'll be in 3rd place, but let's see where Sergen's up. Ooh, there's some traffic there. Brian was in the way. He let him go by. Derek's ahead of him. Did he set a time? Went back to 0 there. Renee's 1.2. That'll be 1.7. Should bring him into 5th place at least. Here comes through the last corner. Is he going to hold on? 1.3. That's a 1.5. That'll put him in 4th place ahead of Derek. There he goes. No, not quite ahead of Derek. Very little difference. All right, who's got a good track? Who's got a good time going? Stewart's got a good time. He might be further back. Where is Stewart? No, he's coming up to the last few corners too. Take a look at what the other TV cam looks like. Just switch over to that. How are my volumes? My volumes are a little high. My voice into the red zone there. Anybody watching? Hello, Big Natty, how you doing? Volumes are okay? You're lurking while you're working, I see you saying. That's okay. How's the volume for in the cockpit? Let's get in the cockpit and see how that's pretty good. That's pretty good. And here we are on board with Stewart. Let's see if Stewart improves. He's not going to improve too much there. Derek's improving. Let's find Derek. Derek's up almost a second. He's got half the lap to go. Has everybody put in times yet? Hugo he's not in the pits. Is Hugo there? Yep, he hasn't put a time in yet. Go back to Derek and Brian. Bird has got a whole second on his lap. Go back to TV1. There he is. That's a very close view, isn't it? Very good time, 1.2. That's going to put him in second place easily. Where is he in his lap? Not too much time. Not too much time left, or track left to get through. Last few corners, 1.5. He's holding on. That'll get him in the podium for sure. There he comes around. Here comes the last corner. Oh, nice speed there. Here he comes. No, this is the last corner. Sorry. Uses up all the track. Stays off the pit. So there he goes in second place. Beautiful. Brian Murray now will put himself into fourth place. Let me find him. Where is he? He's coming through here in the McLaren. He's going to put himself up into possibly second place if he can hold on the last corner. Very close. Very close. How much time left? 2 minutes left. Another couple of laps left for some of these guys. There he goes into second place, just barely beating out Derek. Look at that. Merche's got a bit of a time going, but he is way back there. He hasn't practiced Cota in a while, I bet. He is way back there in ninth place. Is Nielsen out there? Yes, Nielsen's out there. These two guys, Hugo and Nielsen, haven't put a time up yet. They have not been able to stay within track limits, I guess. Let's see what Nielsen's got going here. He's got a long way to go yet. Let's go on board with Hugo. Where's Hugo? Oh, that was Hugo. Sorry. This is Nielsen. Nielsen's coming through. Merchant's finally putting a time in there. He's got a 1 second improvement. Here he comes. Who are we on board with here? We're on board with Nielsen. Let's see if he can put a time in. Coming around the last couple of corners. Hang on here. Stay in track limits. He's being very careful. He wants to get a lot of time in, I guess. That's what he's up to. Zintar is, there he goes. Did he get a time? Still no time for Peter Nielsen. Whoa, what is going on there? All right, Mr. Rates is just improving all the time. I think he got some improvement on that lap. Merche, let's get some Merche up there. Merche's coming through. What's that going to put him? It's going to put him in 8th place. But Brian Banks, he's got a lap going. He's coming through. He's got a 6/10 up. That's going to jump him ahead of at least Merche. They're back there in time, though, 4 seconds back of the leaders. But that's going to put him ahead of Merche at least. Last 8 seconds, he's going to be his last lap. Probably might get, well, he's not going to get one more. So this will be the last lap for everybody. Lots of guys in the pits, actually. Here he comes. Look at that, 0.8. Nice job, Brian, staying on there. For somebody who just got back, he's going to have jet lag. So that is it for him. And Trowbridge is still out there. Practicing. Oh, there he's now going in the pit. So everybody, Caballero's still out there. Or is he on the track? He's just starting another lap. Did he get it in? I don't think he got that one in. He's not going to qualify. Nielsen is still good. He stopped. I guess he didn't have. Anyway, those two guys never put a lap in. Interesting. Well, that's not unusual, I guess. All right, I am going to get out of this, return to the garage. For me, ooh, that's ugly. Get rid of that screen for you guys. I'll go back to my face and let's talk about the next few tracks here. So we've only got 3 races left, including this one, in season 22. This is season 22 for ACC eSeniors. Pretty good, huh? Zandvoort and Paul Ricard to finish. That's interesting. So yeah, we've kept it to the 10. Let me get rid of my face for a second. We've kept it to the 10 races here for the sprints. That's where we've been, just to continue on. So that was 8 races, a little bit shorter season. Might have been some reason for that. I'm not quite sure. But maybe just get 3 seasons in so they all end at the same time with our ACC Championship season. Sorry. Because we are doing all tracks in ACC this time. Isn't that neat? So that's the way we're doing it. LMU, as you all know, we are doing all tracks in LMU also. So our season this year is sprints on Mondays. Fridays is an LMU sprint.
Right, there's some rain in this session.
And Paul Ricard, ACC Saturdays. There we go. So we are now, look at the lineup going. Let's get on board here again. And we'll go through the tower. And we'll find the right here we go. All right, guy. Let's go to the top. And our pole position, Mr. Zintar Rates in pole position in a big bad BMW. Next is Brian Murray. Sorry. Oh, he's got a livery there. It's very pale, it looks like. Next in third place is Derek Bird. We recognize that car big time. And the beautiful Lamborghini of Stuart Packham. In fifth place, Sebastien Brunier, sorry. I can pronounce that very easily. Terry Throwbridge is in the familiar McLaren in sixth. Brian Banks in another familiar Ferrari from Canada. Mircea Panov from Macedonia and the big bad Ford. Is that the only Ford today? I think it is. Stacy Newcomb in another Ferrari in ninth. In 10th, Hugo Caballero. That is different colors for him. I have a hard time not seeing him in a white car. And Peter Nielsen. That's a normal color for him. Okay, let's get rid of that. And let these guys go into the formation lap, as they say in LMU. Formation lap. Starting. 10 seconds to go. I'm assuming you can hear that as well as I can. Should be going very soon. There they are. Here we go. Poof. Why isn't everybody slowing down to get... So, this is our only rain race, I'm sure. I wonder if we're doing an LMU rain race in eSeniors. That's interesting. The rain in LMU is quite interesting or good. I think there's a pretty good grip in LMU. So, but the thing in LMU is lots of standing water, so you get some hydroplaning. All right, so big, long formation lap here. Sorry, I'm going to look on internet here for a second to see if there are any Cota corner names. No. Oh, wait a sec. There is. Look at this. What are the names? Nope. Turn 1, turn 2, turn 3. Yeah, no corner names yet. on the internet anyway. So Cota, Circuit of the Americas, as you all probably know, I've said it a million times. I was at the first two races at Cota. First two F1 races, sorry. Very interesting races they were. What's up with Parks? Mr. Parks, I believe, is Mr. Big Natty. Now, on the shot, we've got a red burning ice. Who are you? You sound like you know Mr. Brunier. Say hello and tell me who you are. I promised I was going to start getting names down for handles on YouTube. Big Natty, I'm pretty sure you're Mr. Parks. And red burning ice. Ooh, hope you're not got an interesting job. Yeah, what is your real name there, guy? There's 5 of us watching, but only 2 on the channel. 5 watching, but only 2 on the chat. Say hello. Identify yourself. We are getting close to the time when they're going to start lining up side by side. Let's find the Helicam. Let's see what it looks like here. There we go. I love using ACC TV because I can control the cameras quite well. I'm wishing they would... oh, I got to get the tower ready here. We are going to put, race gaps. And what will we put next? We'll put position delta for now. So we will have the race gaps up there. Once it starts. Getting close. The last couple of corners making me dizzy, that Helicam. Ah, Mr. Fabian, you're our Brunier's buddy. All right. Well, we'll make sure we get some. Well, he'll get some screen time for sure. And Mr. Sandstrom, also a Brunier fan. He's new to ACC. He's been tearing up our league. Where is he from? Actually, he's from France, I know. But what town in France is he from? Here we go. Welcome to the stream, by the way. The Helicam is not very good for this. There we go. Race. We got the green light growing. My name is Mike Meleskie, by the way. I am your host. Oh, looks like we got a little bit of a battle going on for first, and Serge holds on. That was Murray trying to... Sorry, Brunier's not in first place. What am I saying? That's Zintar. He was trying to... I got all excited there for a second. So that Zintar kept his lead. He's right out there, way out there. Serge had a great couple races in the other race. So let's just make sure we see everybody here. Anybody lost a position? Serge is up one in the spot, you'll notice. Not too much. Newcomb had a bad start. I'm trying to get my mouse here. So he is opened up a 1 second lead already on Murray. Serge, there is I keep calling him Serge. The story is, last race I broadcast, I didn't know what the S stand for. I called him Serge. So now I know it's Sebastien. Anyway, there is Stuart Packham. I do not like the Helicam at all. There we go. Let's get this going. That's Stuart Packham trying to chase down Sebastien. Sebastien had a hit. He had a hit on the sausage. It looks like Stuart's going to be tried there. He's got to go on the inside. Stuart does. He's got the inside track. Stay together. Oh, but look at that. Sebastien battle back. He's got the inside now, so he is going to survive that little dust up. Good job, Sebastien. I'll say it lots of times, so I'll remember his name. Oh, at the back, we've got some excitement between Hugo, Peter Nielsen, and Stacy Newcomb. He is the one that has lost the most. Sebastien is up 1. All right. I'm gonna change. What am I gonna change now for position? I'll forget that for now. Oh, I know what I put there usually. I put pit stops. Oh, we have no pit stops today. I don't need that. We'll leave position delta up there. All right, what is going on? What is going on? We've got, let's go through everybody. There is Zintar Rates in first place, followed by Brian Murray. He's got a 1 second lead over Brian. Derek Bird is next. Where is Derek? There he is. He is a 1.5 back. Sebastien is in 4th. He's got a long 2.5 second gap between him, but he is being hounded by the man from the US of A. He is Stuart Backham. Terry Throwbridge has got back a couple of seconds. Back another couple of seconds is Murchie. These guys are just trying to hang on. Brian Banks is another 2.5 back. Hugo is 1 second back from him in 9th. In 10th, Stacy Newcomb. He's made up 1 spot. He's passed Peter Nielsen. And there is Peter Nielsen in the orange McLaren. All right, Zintar is opening up more and more of a lead on Brian. Let's get on board with some of these guys to see what it looks like. Well, let's get on board with Stuart, who will be chasing Sebastien. Look at what it looks like. Now you know why they're having a hard time. What's the race format? It is a 30-minute race today. It's our sprints. That is someone asking. And no pit stops. No pit stops. So Sebastien, they're telling me, is not new to ACC, I can tell. Let's get on board with Sebastien for a bit. There's Sebastien. Oh, what happened? Terry Trowbridge. He's caught up to Terry big time. Terry must have had a bit of a stumble there. Let's watch him from this point of view. So Sebastien's actually got the closest gap right now. No, it's not. It's Stacy Newcomb trying to get by. Oh, Brian Banks had some trouble. We had an accident. I am going to go back to a replay here. With 444, that was Hugo. And I go back. Here we've gone back to an accident. Let's see if we can see what happened here. We're in replay mode right now. I haven't got my replay button working right now, but let's just see. That is Hugo in the black and orange car. Oh, a little bit of a tap there at 157. That was Stacy. That was that accident. Okay, we're back to live action. What do we got? A good gap going anywhere? I'll find another spot. Let's go back to Sebastien for a bit because he was chasing down Terry. He's got lots of fans today. Let's see if there is another yellow flag. There's a yellow flag there. Nope, that was the only accident so far. Let me get my button here going for... there we go. Replays. Let me see if it works. Been so long since I haven't done it. Yes, I got my replay button working, so I'll do that next time. Okay, where are we? Where are we? This is the closest gap right now between Sebastien and Terry Throwbridge, as you can see. Sebastien's trying to regain that 1 spot that he lost. Everybody else has been in their slots for qualification. We know the guys up ahead had much better times, including Stewart. The top 3 guys had much better times than everybody else. Go back to the chat. All right. So yes, we are using ACC TV. If you don't know, new guys on the chat there, that is our broadcasting software. It is a paid software. Very nice software for this. That's the tower that we have. I can put up something different in a tower besides position. Let me put up manufacturers here. I can get my mouse back. There we are. So I can change the we go. There's the manufacturers. Should really turn that around. Let me put something different there. I'll put manufacturer there and race gaps there. That's looking better. So if we got anything going on, we've got Terry chasing down Merche. That is a close gap. They also have a little highlight button so that we can go back and see accidents and whatnot. No passes. I don't think they don't show passes on that highlight list. Best session. Let me put. I can also compare. I believe. Compare. There we go. That's the sector times that you see there. I'm on board with Merche now. There's a way of comparing. I've forgotten how to compare two different drivers. All right, what are we going? Everybody is got long gaps here except for these two guys. The top three have opened up a significant gap to everyone else. Let's see what it looks like for Terry. Not too far into Rooster Tails in this rain. Those of you who don't watch ACC too much, or eSeniors too much. So eSeniors, we are a group of over 50 racers from around the world. We are about 35 or so very active members. We got lots of members, but active members. We are in 35 range. You can reach us at eSeniors GT3. Oh, what's going on? What's going on? Here we go. Here we go. Terry is overtaking or trying to overtake Merche. Merche's battling back. Wow. That was very close. He had a, let me go back 30 seconds. We'll watch that again. This is a replay. I can show you that. Merche had some problems coming around in a little bit of time. Let's see. Ooh, let's get on with Merche instead. There, Merche went wide there. He was very careful going on throttle. I think Throwbridge was ahead at that point. But Merche battled back. He was very tentative because he was on the paint there. That's not going to... okay, we're back to live action now. So Merche was very scary there. Very scary for him there. Let's get back in the cockpit for Terry. Oh, we've got the wheel. We've got hands for him. Isn't that interesting? Who was that we didn't get any hands on? Oh, these guys, who's that up ahead? Sebastien might have had some trouble because all of a sudden that gap is pretty small. So there's Merche. Merche's now looking at being a little bit closer to Sebastien. Look at his last lap was 2.22. Sebastien's was 2.23. And Terry is still close by. Well, we're going to get out of this cockpit. Unless I do a rear, what does the rear wing look like? Get on board with Merche and go to rear wing. And that's not that great a view either. All right. So Merche is getting close to Sebastien. We're going to get a bit of a battle there. He's looking forward and in his rear view mirror, Merche is. Merche is from Macedonia. Macedonia, yes, for sure. On the chat there, somebody says living on a prayer. Yeah, he was. He had to be very careful, I'm sure, with his throttle when his two wheels were on the paint in the rain and sliding at the same time. Big gaps here. Well, Brian's catching up to Hugo. Mr. Brian Banks from Edmonton, Alberta. Hugo is from Uruguay. He is a long-time eSeniors racing fellow from Uruguay. It's anybody watching the stream. People have not gotten away from putting in the initials of their home country. I'd love to see that come back. It's a lot better for everybody watching. There is Terry from Great Britain. He is catching up to Merche. Merche's fallen back from Serge. Let's see what Serge put time in. He put in a 2:21. That's why Merche fell back his last one. Well, he was 2:21 also. Terry is 2:21. So all three of these guys are lapping about the same times. But Terry is definitely trying to chase down Merche, the Macedonian monster. Merche pound off. Merche is a rather long-term eSenior. So getting back to, you got lots of people in the chat who are new to eSeniors. So we are based around the world. We race at noon Eastern Time Canada because our founding members are from Montreal. Montreal, yes. So giving the European guys a chance. We race every day at noon. There we go. All our races start at noon Eastern Time, which is around, I think it's like 6 or 7 o'clock Great Britain. And then all over the world. All over the world, meaning we have drivers from New Zealand. We have drivers from Australia. We had a driver from South Africa, I think, at one time, but he couldn't keep electricity coming to his condo, so he left. He hasn't been back. Yeah, so we got some guys out in down under who get up very early to race with us. That is Ollie Norton Littner, of course, and what can I think of our New Zealander's name right now? All right, let's go down the leaderboard here, and Brian is, Zintar Rates is opened up a 3-second lead on our reigning multi-champion guy called Mr. Brian Murray from Northern Ireland. And in third place, Mr. Derek Bird, the Porsche proficiency expert. Yes, Derek is great in that little Porsche. Stuart Packham is next. I thought Stuart was American. I guess he's not. I forget where he's from. I think Stuart's from Great Britain too. Sébastien Brunier, of course. You guys correct me if I'm wrong in that he's from France. Did somebody tell me when he was from? I asked that question. What town is Mr. Brunier from in France? Anyway, that is Sébastien. Next is Merche, who's fallen back quite a bit here. Merche, because Terry is right on his tail and is a big gap opened up between 5th and 6th. Next is Hugo Caballero, who is being chased by Brian Banks. Big gap to Stacy Newcomb, and Peter Nielsen is trying to chase him down at the back. Let's see if Peter is not, he's a good driver, good times, but I don't think he likes the rain very much. Probably didn't practice that much, or he doesn't have a very good setup. That could be it. Merche is, we had a change here, I think. We had a change. Let's go back 30 seconds and watch this. There is the change. Sorry, I missed that. Here comes Terry. Where is he on track? Merche is trying to defend, but look at that McLaren go. Beautiful pass on the back straight. He got a great exit. Merche is going to try and battle back with a late break. Not going to happen. Let's see who's got the better times. It looked like those two guys had pretty close times. I'll put up their best times. Okay, replay is over. We're back to live action now. Where are we here? Sorry. There. Live action. Let me see if I can find personal bests here on here. To the manufacturer. Session best, personal best. There we go. There's the personal bests up there. Terry does have a whole second on Merche on his best lap, so he should be pulling away, and looks like it's going to happen. He is pulling away. Oh, except he went wide. I had my eye off the screen for a second there. He went wide, but came back. Let's go back 30 seconds and watch that setup. Here we are, back with this is a replay mode. Let's get on with Terry. See what happened. They're coming up the hill. You think he went wide on that first corner? Is that where it happened? Yep. Really wide and very carefully, very gingerly trying to get back. There we are. We're back in live action. Okay, this is going to happen. This is going to happen. Merche will now try to stay close because he knows Terry is vulnerable. Brian is still trying to get by Hugo, and Nielsen passed Newcomb at some point, and he may start pulling away. Let's see. I'm taking a peek at his best times, 2:22. He should pull away from Stacy now. All right, so we got two battles going at least. Small field here today. Mondays is not everybody's popular day. Some people still work. What's going on here? The times are, looks like Merche is struggling a bit. Of course, Terry had a much better best lap, so he should be pulling away. Let's get on board with Brian here. Brian's chasing down Hugo. Let's see what their times are like. Well, Brian's got a best. Oh, looks like Nielsen went off again. Let me go back 30 seconds here and see what happened. I just saw that on board here. Let's get back to Nielsen. Something happened here. Here's a replay of it. He probably has an unforced error because he's now in last place again. Whoa! Missed his braking point totally. Whew! Good thing he didn't hit the wall. You let her hit a patch of water. Okay, we're back to live action again. Oh, I'm glad glad I saw that. Okay, where are we? It's Brian trying to chase down Hugo. Looks like Brian lost a little bit of ground here. He's down to, nope, down to 1.3 seconds. No, 2 seconds. There it is. Yeah, he's lost a little bit of ground. He might have had some trouble. His last lap was 2:22.7. That was not that good. Well, how about Hugo's? Hugo's was 2:22. Same time actually. Oh, 2:22.7. No, he lost a half a second there in that last lap. Now Nielsen's going to have to battle his way back on Newcomb. Up ahead, Zintar is just gradually pulling away on Mr. Murray. Everybody's just trying to hang on here now, I think. We have got 9 minutes left in the race. He's from Paris. All right, Paris Hilton. No, not Montreal, Madrid. Montreal, Canada, Quebec. Our leader, fearless leader, is Mr. Jeremy Arobas, the founder of eSeniors. We've got 22 seasons in, but it's been going on for about 5 years or so. We have a small board of directors who makes the decisions on things like races and race formats and whatnot. We've usually stuck to the 50-minute forced pit stop race for our Saturday championships. And Nielsen goes wide again on this on that spot. I anticipated that happening. He was getting close to Stacy, but just can't get that first corner down pat. Who have we not had? Well, we haven't seen Serge too much, and I know there's some friends watching, so we'll see Serge there. Let's go on board with Serge. See how he's handling things. Yes, so we've been kind of sticking to a 30-second sprint Mondays and a Saturday championship 50-minute pit stop race, but we do also do LMU. LMU, yes, LMU is something that we've been doing for quite a while. Since, whoa! Oh, Sebastien just about lost it there. Big correction. He is 14 seconds back from 4th place, 6 seconds up on 6th place. So he has to be very careful. He doesn't wreck his race here. I see Peter Nielsen has passed Newcomb again. I don't know how far back that was. So Sebastien's not leading it. Not leading it on in easy mode here. What else can I tell you, new guys, about us? So you guys on the stream, are you sim racers? Are you thinking of joining eSeniors? We're a fun group, very fun group. We could use new blood. Maybe you're not 50 years old yet. Maybe that's the reason you're not with us. But yeah, we've been going for a good 5 or 6 years now. I'm trying to remember what the first date is. I was not a founding member. But anyway, getting back to it, we have an admin board who decides things. Things are pretty settled. There's not much going on there. But there is a stewarding group. And any incidents that are reported are reviewed and violators penalized. But we're all pretty good sim racers. Not too many weird crashes. So yeah, very good group of guys. And yes, but you have to be over 50 years old. We do broadcasts on most races on eSeniors channel. By the way, mine is on my own channel right now because I've lost my connection to eSeniors. I'll have to write Jeremy and figure out how to get that back. So we do broadcast most races live, and if not live, we do I do rebroadcasts using the in-game saves. Not quite as exciting as live broadcasts like this. But you guys listening, don't be shy. Join us. We've got all sorts of racers, a quality of racers. And as you know, if you join a league, you will get better. The incentive of racing with real people instead of racing against the game is AI is much more fun, especially when you're racing with guys who respect racing etiquette like we do. Well, what we haven't shown too much is Stacy. Let's show Stacy there in his what is he in? He is in a Ferrari. So yes, 22 seasons we've been doing eSeniors. We usually do typically 2. We were doing 10 season races for quite a while. And then we started doing a few short sprints. And this season is the first time we have gone to a practice 1 week, points race, second week, same track format. And we decided to do that this year in ACC on the Saturday Championship, where we will be doing every ACC track in the game, in the simulation, and that will last a whole year. We started in January. There he goes. There goes Peter on that same corner. He does not have that corner, and he lost the position again. But we'll stay with these two guys, because this is the only thing happening on track now that's exciting. Peter just does not have that corner figured out. So we'll stay on board with Stacy just to see if he... Oh, there goes. Peter went wide again. It's very easy to do on Cota. Not a very fun. So Cota, Circuit of the Americas in Austin, Texas. Austin, Texas. I'm not sure if the F1 guys like Cota that much. Nobody else likes it. Oh, Stacy had another problem. Let's see what that was. I'm going to go 10 seconds here. Where is Stacy? Oh, I missed. Oh, there he just went off. I missed that one. It's in replay. I should be back to live action there now. Had to go on camera angle. Oh, what can I say? So our long-time quality drivers are Mr. Brian Murray, Mr. Derek Bird, and a few others. Steve Young is on some of our races in LMU especially. He's got a very wide YouTube following. Follow and find him wherever you can on Steve Young Sky 194 is his handle. He does some great YouTube videos on setups. If you haven't seen those, please find him, follow him, and look at his vast array of YouTube videos that help you master both LMU and ACC. Oh, looks like Stacy had a little bit of a wiggle. This is the only racing we've got here. We've got 2 minutes left in the race. 2 minutes left in the race. Oh, Terry just had a problem. There was a yellow. Let's go back 10 seconds to see what happened to Terry. Ooh, a little wiggle there. Not too much. I saw the yellow mark for a bit.
Leaders on final lap now.
All right, leaders on the final lap. Let's get on board with the leader. I can get my camera angle. There he is, Mr. Zintar raced. And he is 5 seconds ahead of Brian Murray. Looks like Peter Nielsen went off again. Brian Murray right next. Brian, I'm hoping you have a livery that I'm missing there, but Mr. Derek Bird in third place. So let's follow Zintar through his final lap. Beautiful BMW. Final lap for Zintar. Zintars. Not sure if he pronounces the last S or not. Here he comes, coming down the last few corners. There's the beautiful tower that sits up there. Here he comes around this track. Not sure what's going to be the best TV camera for the checkered flag. There he comes around this fast corner. Hang on. Now the next to last corner. Slow down. Stay off the paint. There he goes. Best lap 2:17. And there he goes. There is the checkered flag for him. Are we going to see the checkered flag? No, nothing. Next is Mr. Brian Murray. And in third place, Derek Bird. I'm sure that is I heard last lap, leader on the last lap. Or they got one more lap to go? I heard last lap. Did you guys not hear it? Okay, I guess we got one more lap to go. I heard leaders on the final lap. Well, we'll just watch another lap of the leader in his BMW M4 Evo, I believe. It's an Evo. Again, those of you who don't know, I own a BMW M4, not an M4, an i4. I own an i4. Nice car, very big car, very nice car. Electric, fully electric. Halfway through the lap. Let's get on board with him just for fun. We got lots of time to watch his final lap. I know I heard final lap on the broadcast. So very sharp hairpin leading into the second straight. Oh, nope. Sorry, that's not where we are. We are going through the final few corners. This is the area where there's lots of viewing stands. It's very sharp right-hander. Got to be very careful to have the right speed on that one. This is a pretty fast right-hander. You got a left right about here. And hit the gas a little bit. This one you can take in dry conditions fairly quickly. This one mystified the F1 drivers when they first, because it's got a negative camber. This is the final corner, and let's get going here with, let's see if we see the checkered flag for Zintar Rates. Right here, yes, there is the checkered flag. Next is Brian Murray. Here he comes. There he gets his checkered flag. It's way out in the distance, that checkered flag. Derek Bird last, but not third place. Stuart Packham is in fourth place. He's got a ways to go, but we'll follow everybody through there's the checkered flag for him. Sebastien Brunier with a number of followers on the chat. There he is coming around the last corner, and he's going to get his checkered flag for fifth place. There it is. What a go, Sebastien. I said Serge again, didn't I? Terry Throwbridge in sixth place. Terry Throwbridge from Great Britain. There is his checkered flag. Murchie not that far behind. Macedonian Marvel in the big bad Mustang. In Brian Banks coming around the last few corners. The Edmonton native from Canada. And Hugo Caballero from Uruguay. Peter Nielsen coming up. He's quite a few seconds back, but we'll follow him through. It's 30 seconds back, but let's just follow everybody through the last corners. They stuck with it. We can stick with them. Thank you all for watching on the chat and participating on the stream and participating in this chat. It's always nice when guys talk to each other. There he goes. There is Nielsen. Why is he stopping? I hope he didn't run out of gas. Just barely. Or is he going to give up a spot? Because he had a problem later. I think he's giving up his spot because he might have hit Stacy there. There is Stacy Newbegin getting, yeah, that's exactly what it was. He must have passed badly there. And that is it for the race. So I'm not going to do any interviews today. Let me go to the intro screens and put my wonderful face back up. There we are. That's it for eSeniors. And remember, sim racing is a sport, so that makes us athletes. 50-year-old plus eSeniors drivers. We will see you next week with more races. Hang on here. I am going to put on our ending credits. There we go.